penciled in. But you know, that's the only area I'm still concerned. The depth problem right there. Keem gets back, that'll help. If he comes back, becomes a good player. And you know, Bryson probably won't be back for 6 or 8 weeks, and our guesstimate right now is it could be better to redshirt him at that point. But we may be in a position where we can't. Who knows? But that's an improvement. The big sign at this point today, the young guys, a lot of our young players don't really know what we're doing. They have to be lined up and coached every step, and really haven't developed that good depth that we need to have a good quality defense when we play too deep. That'd be the most thing I would say without seeing the field.
Do you feel like the young guys, you said you have to line them up, you feel like they should know more than they do right now, or is this
I think
natural?
so. You know, of course, coaches are never satisfied. But, you know, we've put in a lot of stuff, and I don't expect to know everything, but today we probably didn't run with about 5 different calls. And some of the things that we've been doing over and over and over, it's either confidence or knowledge, but there's just not a lot of improvement in that area. And some of them are very young, but some of them are not young, just inexperienced, and it's time for them to contribute.
What is it you're trying to work on just with 2 weeks left? What in particular do you need to improve on?
Well, I don't know. That's coach's decision. We've been getting a good mix in practice. Today was obviously a good emphasis for down-the-line players to get a lot of work. They played hard, but you know, made a lot of mistakes. We had a good goal line session. I didn't think it was particularly physical, but it wasn't bad. The execution of it was pretty good. The only thing I can think of just on the punch list, we haven't worked on the last play of the half or last play of the game. But other than that, we've been getting a very good mix of all situations, and I'm sure he'll just continue to evaluate the film, see where he thinks we're deficient, and try to filter that into the practice schedule. I don't think we'll work on East Carolina until at least midway of this coming week.
Can you talk about a little bit about the athlete safety?
Yeah, it's not good. I mean, we've lost a kid with a broken arm that I think probably was pushing for a starting job. No question, he'd have given us a ton of reps. And Bryson Williams. The other backups have played spotty. Golightly's got great effort, great character. Got to make more common sense decisions. Got to get himself in the right place. He's not a player that can take a wrong step in recovery. And we really don't have many of them back there that can. So they got to be right every time. But we've got to develop some depth in that area, and right now it's a long way off.
I know you just moved him back there, but what about Marcus back there for safety? How's I guess he's progressing?
He's doing good. You know, Kadidrix is a player. You see him do at least 1 or 2 things every day that really get you excited about him. But in his defense, you know, we had him at corner, then we moved him to spur, and now he's back there trying to play the safety spot because of all our depth problems. So in his defense, this kid's a first-year player, a rookie, and he hasn't had enough time to learn any position. But I really liked him. I mean, he's got a little motor to him. He's a contact guy. He just got to learn what he's doing. Hopefully he can help us.
Today it seemed like you had a lot of young guys out there. I mean, who stood out to you? A lot of the young guys out there.
Really hard to say at this point. I'd have to see on film. I thought Marquette made a few good breaks on the ball, but he also on 3rd and 20 and 4 deep lets a guy get behind him who should have caught a ball, but was out of bounds, I guess. Marty, I think, did some really good things. There was some really good plays in the secondary. I didn't notice exactly who it was at the time, but some pretty good breaks on the ball, and got some pressure on the quarterback. I don't know who it was in that. I think a lot of improvement was made, but overall, I think a lot of our younger, more inexperienced players have really got to come along before we're going to have a good quality depth chart.
And then one other person I want to ask you about is Mason Harris. What do you envision for him as far as position-wise?
I think Mason's right where he needs to be. He's playing will linebacker, and he's going to redshirt this year for sure. Another year of weights, bigger, stronger, faster. Also learning our system and all that. I think he's in the right place.